Hello and welcome again to AA Gardening. What's growing in January? So in January, even though we're in the heart of winter, I got some things sowing and some things that I'm planting today. So today I'm planting some potatoes. So my potatoes all shitting away nice there, so you can see it's all sprouting up nice, ready to be planted. And as I said in previous video, you just take off the excess eyes. You don't need those, because the less on it, the bigger and fatter the potatoes will be. Okay, so I'm just going to leave two on right here, out of zoom just now, and just leave two going on that one. Okay, and then I'm going to go around. And in previous video I showed you that I sliced the potato, and this one gonna be rotten there, so slice it, leave it for at least 24 hours so it can all dry off nicely, and you can see they're all doing lovely. So I'm gonna plant these out today. So what I have here is just some multi-purpose compost, and I've blended some fish and bone in there for extra food. And I fill the container halfway up. So I'm gonna put the potatoes in. I'm gonna put them in the final location, then put some more compost on top because they're gonna be super heavy. So that's what I'm planting out today, and then I'm gonna show you also what I have growing already. So I'm just gonna do one with you. So this one here, I just by right, guys, please wear gloves. You know there's fish and bone in there, but put it there, put it right down like that. Then I'm gonna put 3 per container. There's another cut one there, just like that, guys. Put it sideways in case which way that one to sprout. Take off this extra eye there, don't need that extra eye. And then I'm gonna put this one in this spot as well. This one have extra eyes all over. Take off that one, take off that one, and guys, one of it is out of sync. I need a cameraman. I'm gonna take off that one as well, and I'm gonna put this one right here. So I have 3 potatoes there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go and put them in the rest of the container, cover them over with some more compost, water them in. So this is the first part of what I'm planting, what I'm sowing in January. And then I'm going to show you the rest of things that I have growing already, guys. Yes, 2022 growing season have begun. Let me know in the comment section below, what have you sown so far? Have you planted out anything? Let us know. So this is my first set of potatoes for 2022, and I have some more potatoes that I'll be planting out in March, April, thereabouts as well. So I'll show you what's going on next. I have some broccoli growing, so you can see most of the leaves are broken off. I've been making some vegetables. I prepared some vegetables from the leaves. I just basically sauteed these, steamed them first, and then I sauteed them with onion and garlic and had a few more spices. So you can see most of the leaves on my broccoli is missing because I've been eating them, guys. If you have never tried broccoli leaf, I can tell you it's very, very nice. So all I do is just steam them, then put them in my pot and put my loads of onion and garlic. And it's looking promising, like it's going to send out some broccoli very soon. And then it's very nice. So all the broccoli plants, all the main leaves, the big leaves are all gone. So that's what's in the garden. So I have my broccoli all over. Then I have my African kale. So loads of African kale. And guys, these last all through. So like by ending of February, I'll be harvesting these. I planted these out just after I came here. So it'll be early December. And you can see they're well established now. So most of these were little suckers I took from the allotment and transplant them here in the backyard. So you can see they're looking really, really nice, bushing out, sending shoots everywhere. So I have loads and loads of African kale everywhere in my garden, and it's so nice to have these guys. Some have some purple vein, some have some white vein, but they're all delicious. So I just have them right here. And you know, as I showed you before, these are really easy to grow. You just literally break off. So this is where I break off the individual stem here, stick them in the ground, and every one that I stick in the ground, even the tiny ones, you can see they're all sprouting up. So it doesn't matter the size, you just stick it in the ground, like a tiny one there, and they will sprout up. So that's what happened in my garden, guys. So I have my broccoli, my African kale, and then I have some chard. So these chard I had them at the allotment as well. So I just dig some of these up and then transplant them right here. So yes, there's still things in my garden. Over here I have a few garlic popping their head out, and even though we're in the ending part of January, I still have a couple more cold season to go, so I still have a couple more garlic that I'm going to put in the ground. I don't think I can have too much garlic, but the ones I put in earlier, you can see them shooting up nicely. So guys, if I still haven't got your garlic in, you know, you need at least like 9 months for it to develop properly. But you still have the cool season, you know, you need the cool season, so the cold season haven't finished yet. So if you haven't got your garlic in, get it in very, very quickly, because time is running out. So you can see I have garlic all across here. Then I have some onions, so you can see my onions. Then I'm gonna go around, so loads and loads of onion everywhere. I'm gonna show you what else is going on, and then I'm gonna try and lift up the plastic so you can see some of the veg that's under there. So yes guys, it doesn't matter if it's winter, spring or summer, we can still have things growing in the garden. So my broad bean have come up really nicely now. Guys, we've been having so many nights of minus where we wake up to hard frost, like super hard frost. Some days in my garden the frost haven't totally melted for the entire day, and then another night of frost come and catch up on more than one frost. And these beans, guys, my butter beans, still going. And I like to plant them in autumn, winter, because I do get an earlier harvest. So while I'm waiting on the main garden crop to come up, then I start harvesting my broad bean, so I have a continuous supply of things to eat. So that's what happened in my garden, guys. You can see my broad beans everywhere you look, you can see broad beans. So, and then I have garlic, onion that side, then I have a broad bean, then I have a couple turnips here as well. It's too cold for the bulbs to form, so they stay until spring and then they shoot up. Then I have some Russian kale here. So I have my Russian kale, and I have my one little collard that's still alive. So this section is just kale, broad bean, onions, and garlic. There's a good little length there. I'll see if I can lift this up, guys, and show you what's under there. It's so windy, I have to use like 2 blocks just to keep it from blowing away. It was half blown away once, but luckily I caught it in time. See if I can show you guys before the wind picks up and start blowing it away again. Hold on. Whew. See if I can take these off so I can lift it up a little so you can see some of the goodies that's under there. So you know, I planted these out really late, so I have some radishes and things that I plant under here. Whoops daisy, that stone almost went on my toe. Look at that big stone that almost went on my toe. The wind is picking up as soon as I decide to show you what's under here, which is so unfortunate. If I can lift it up, I need that extra hand. My boys are inside. Let's see if you can see properly. So you can see the radishes. I think these were either munchners or French breakfast. You can see the radishes shooting up bigger than the last time I showed them to you. And then I have my lamb's lettuce. I'll go over the other side and so you can see better. And before I go there, you can see I have some onions that I'm going from seed right there as well. Then there's so many things under here, but as you get access to it so you can see, because I don't want to lift up too much because the wind is still a bit windy. So you can see the lamb's lettuce here. I have some lamb's lettuce. You know, these grow slow, but you can see all the true leaves coming through, and these will stay and continue to grow for me. Then up here is hard to show you under my tent, guys. I have some spinach still coming up over there. A few scattering of spinach. Hopefully you can see that. Then I have some more what do I have over here again? I have some more turnips. So if I can take this off and show you. I have some more turnips over here. So a few more Russian kale over there. So you can see the one that's on the tunnel, so to speak, is doing much better than the ones that are outside. Way much better because they are covered from the hard frost. Then along here I should have some turnip, guys. So I have loads of turnips under there and more Russian kales. So basically the rest of here is just some Brussels sprout and some cabbage. So I need to show you this stage my berries are at, guys. So this is at the back, my backyard that I'm planting up, and most of the container gardening, they're still at the front. I haven't transplanted them to the back yet or take them to the back. So I'm going to show you what's happening to the berries. Here's the strawberry patch, the new strawberry patch that we created together, guys. So even with the heavy frost, you can see the strawberries looking okay. Strawberries looking fine, guys. So I'll definitely be having some strawberries. You can see my strawberries going on there. So I'm at the front of the yard now, okay? So this is the front garden. Then my lavender, I protected some sawdust because I know sometimes if it's too cold, the lavender will die. So I put some sawdust in there for extra to keep it warm, insulation. And then I have few radishes coming up. I have some sage in container there, still getting okay. I have some Nara kale, so I have the Nara kale right there. And then look at my roses coming up there, and then it's a bit confused, sending out a blossom right there. Then I have my thyme. And over here I have the massive radish that I'm trying to see if I can get it to seed, guys. I have this from last year. It is looking beautiful. So I'm trying to get that to seed. And then I have few tulips. I need to plant these out, guys. And then this one was a gooseberry that's coming up. And then my magnificent bay leaf plant, superb. So it's growing on nicely in container. Then I have a honeyberry. I don't know why it's shooting up so early. So I have my honeyberry. You can see, I mean, these do come earlier than the blueberries. So I have two honeyberry in the garden at the moment. I was supposed to do a separate video on those, but I didn't get around to it. But I can see my honeyberries coming up nicely there. Then my blueberry, you can see the little buds coming out, guys. My hands are super dirty. I was in the garden, so it's coming up there. But what I want to show you guys, today is the 22nd, I think, of January, and my avocado that have been outside through all the different frosts, through everything. We had light snow, but mostly hard frost, still alive there. I have another avocado there. I have avocado everywhere, and they're all still alive. They're still alive, guys. Then I have loads of different, oops, the hazelnut fell over there. Then there's blueberry. This is my sunshine blue. And Yes, I still have the blueberries on. The blueberries are still there. My son coming and pick them one by one now. So the blueberries are still there. So this is the sunshine blue. And then my hyacinth is coming up nicely, wanting to bloom. I still have my mint and everything. And this is my mulberry. My mulberry is right here. If you can remember, guys, the video was just like a twig like this. This one is broken off, and I'm trying to see if I can catch it just right here. If I can get it growth there. So if you can remember, so this is the second one that's in the same container, and this one I'm trying to get a new one from it, from the cutting. And look at my mulberry stem compared to when I bought it, and it was just like this. It have grown so much over the year. I was trying to control it from going up, so it's bending over to make it more manageable to get the mulberry. So all I did, I had some tie on it, pull it over when it's at the allotment because I didn't want it too tall, and now it's coming over. And then this is the plum tree where the main one died back, and this was where they graft it onto, and that's the graft section, the original one that started growing up. And I presume that it's a plum tree. Haven't fruited yet. Hopefully this year it will fruit for me. And then this is my golden delicious, and you can see they're just rearing to go, guys. They're rearing to go. You can see the little buds and everything coming out. They just really want to go. So they have that going on there. So much things got. And then I just need to come and move these pots distance away so they can grow nicely. You have the lemon balm over there. You have a couple more avocado, guys. Look at the greenery on these avocado. Yes, guys, they're outside. I'm showing you up in the sky. They've been outside since I made the move. Put these pots here. I haven't relocated them. They've been outside. And then I have one of the cherry tree. I still have few potted plants of the allotment that I need to carry here because I still have some cherries and things up there. So this is my cherries budding out, looking nice and rearing to go. And this is my Arowana, guys. This is my Arowana. I wanted to get as big as ever. I want to make so much more Arowana jam. This year was the first I make Arowana jam, and well, it was a boy's request, and it was superb. So I want to make loads more of those. Then under here, I just have some potted potatoes. I have some dashing taro plants and some things that I'm covering from the weather, and hopefully they'll spring back up. As if I can uncover one so you can see what's under there. So I put some leaf mulch under there to keep it nice and warm over winter, and then I just protect it like that. So everywhere you look, you can see I have different plants growing here, and I just have the pots covering them with some leaf mulch. All in here is just potatoes and some of my taro plants. Then over here I have another blueberry. How many blueberries do I have in total now? I think there's 6 blueberries. I just can't get enough of blueberries. So these pots of my asparagus in there, and they're all covered. And that's another blueberry blooming out there and everything. And you can see my avocado. Guys, avocado are sturdier than we think. Then I have my, oh, there's more avocado there. And more avocado there. I find it hard to throw away avocado seed. That's how addicted I am to avocado. So usually when I eat them and they're really, really nice, I find it difficult to just throw the seed away. And even though I have so much avocado plants inside at the moment, I still keep keeping them. And then I have beetroot. I have a rosemary that I was trying to propagate there, and there's another sage I propagate, and they're all successful at the moment. And this is the raspberry cane that I cut back, and it's coming up. So yes, guys. And then this one over here is my apple. So if I go over and show you the apple more closely, oh, there's so much things, guys, in the garden still. So this is the apple, and that was the pear grafting that I did there. And you can see the apple, everything is like buds. You can see they're rearing to go. They're just waiting for winter to finish and spring to kick in, so they can just start shooting all over. It's like that. And then here I have one of my grapevine. So I just protecting the root from the excess coal. You know that the grape do like the coal, but the root was being exposed at the top. So I just put some sawdust on top, and I have garlic growing in the mix of it. And yes guys, I still have some more avocado. So that's some of the potted plants here. It's not all of it, but there are some of the potted plants at the front of the house growing on beautifully. And then I'm gonna show you my kiwi. So this is a kiwi. I didn't cut it back. I'm waiting until more like springtime, but you can see there's some LT stem on them. So I'm very hopeful that I get some kiwi. It haven't fruited for me yet. This is going the 3rd year, so I'm hoping I get some blueberry from it. And then I'm going to show you my blueberry over there. Some more raspberry cane here, and then this blueberry actually had blossom on right until the beginning of January. So you can see this one is one of the early blueberries. And you can see it's eager to go. I don't know what that is, but something, I don't know if you can see all the eggs there. Hopefully you can see shaking right here. Don't know what that is. Whatever insect lay all those eggs. They look like probably some little spiders, because there it is. I think those are some little spider eggs. Hopefully you can see them, guys. This phone is not showing it properly, but I think those are some spider eggs. So I'm just gonna stand on them. Probably spider seedlings, so stand on them, and then you can see so much it's budding. This one is over 5 feet tall. This one is rearing to go. So yes guys, my plants are scattered everywhere before spring kicks in. And there's another avocado. Before spring kicks in, this one doesn't have any leaf though. I'll be arranging them properly. And more avocado. Yes guys, I'm addicted to avocado. I'm gonna arrange them properly, but at the moment they're just scattered all over. And this is the update of the peppers that I did in early January. So yes guys, my peppers looking good. You can see my sweet pepper here, and you can see the true leaves are coming through, and even my bird peppers that have never grown before, they're coming up nicely. True leaves showing, popping through everything. They're not too leggy. Even my eggplants coming up, everything was 100% success rate right here. Then I have my kale. This is one of the kale that I got my hand on. They're coming up. I think this was a narrow kale. I dropped this bucket over a couple times, so they're bits all over the place, but they're still coming on nicely. So guys, that's what happened in my garden in winter, in January. So this is some of the things that I have growing in my garden, guys, in winter. So if you haven't started your peppers or your eggplant, remember these need to start early. So mine have a little head start, but I'm gonna still sow some more. So I have them at different stages, and as you can see, having them in a propagator, they are not too leggy or anything, and you can see the true leaves coming through. So guys, keep gardening. Check out my video on what to plant in February, because February is just around the corner. So thank you so much for watching. Thanks for viewing, and guys, keep gardening. Take care now. Bye bye.
Like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell.